Hey coaches, it's Micki here, live on the Beachbody Champion page, and I'm here to answer all of your YOUv2 questions. So first and foremost, I want to thank Lacey for inviting me back again into the page, and all of corporate. Thank you so much for the invitation to come in here. Not only to answer your YOUv2 questions, but truly to, hey, there's Jamie, Audrey, Josefina, yay, my team is in here. But really, come in here and share my passion and really why I so love this program. And like, who would have ever thought, honestly, that a beginner program was going to transform my life so much. Seriously, guys. And I always say that what you see on the outside is a manifestation of what's happening in the inside. So how you look outside, guys, is exactly what's going on in here. So, hey, Lacey, I see you. Awesome. All right. Okay, so I want to say thank you to all of the coaches that have already submitted some questions. So I want to go ahead and answer the questions that have already been submitted, and then I'll scroll back up and I'll make sure to answer all of your questions. Okay, so first and foremost, let's go with the first question, and this question was submitted by, I believe your name is Lily's. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And Lily's question to me is, before you decided to join the test group, what specifically was it about YOUv2 that made you feel it could be the program that flipped the switch for you to get back into shape? All right, so I'm going to give you my hashtag keeping it real response, because that's the only type of response I know how to give anyway. So first and foremost, okay, being a cast member in YOUv2 was a rude awakening for me. I can't think of anything else to say it, okay? So initially, Lily's, it really was not. I was very hesitant to YOUv2 because here I was a former fitness competitor, because that's what I was. I was a former fitness competitor. I've always been hardcore. I was always hardcore at the gym before Beachbody. Like, I was one of the boys at the gym. You know what I mean? Like, I was hardcore. And here I found myself in a room of women who were struggling in their health and fitness. But I was in total denial. And as I shared at a training that corporate hosted here in New York City, my ego was hurt and I was embarrassed. Yes, I was embarrassed to be there because I was hardcore. Like, what the heck was I doing in a room rehearsing for a beginner program? Like, I didn't belong there. So initially, in the beginning, keeping it real, I wanted to pull out. And this is probably something that corporate does not know. Well, they found out on Saturday when I shared this in front of Craig, who was there. But I wanted to pull out. I really did, because I was ashamed of where I was in my journey. I was completely ashamed. I was allowing my ego to kick in. I know I'm going a little long-winded here, but you need to understand, as I just said to you, what you see on the outside is a manifestation of what happens in the inside. And in the inside, I was rotten, which is why my outside reflected what was going on in the inside. And understanding the purpose of this program, I took my ego and I put it in my back pocket, and I put my feelings, my ego to the side, and realized that this journey was not about Micki Fernandez. Not completely. This journey was about me having to put myself out there and show all of me, okay? I had to show all of me to my team, to the coach network, okay? I had to show to my followers, to my clients, that I had failed. And I failed hard. I failed really hard. And there were times that I cried. And I would come home and I'm like, why am I there? You know? But understanding that this was the first time ever that Beachbody created a program that was going to be life-changing. So that's my long-winded response. Initially, no. It was not until the light bulb went on and I realized, oh my goodness, I have to go through my own transformation now in order for me to give hope to other people. Okay, Cheryl, hold on to that question because I'm gonna answer that, and I'll scroll back up. But I want to acknowledge all the questions that were submitted before the live. Okay, so Lilies, I hope, and I will tag you on here because I want to make sure that you heard my response. Okay, the next question is from Blair, and Blair asks, "Thank you. What was your favorite part of the YOUv2 recipe, move, and the song?" Okay, so here's my response to that. First of all, I had no access to the YOUv2 recipes. When we started rehearsing for YOUv2, we didn't even have the steps in place. Like, it was as we were there that the program was coming together. The meal plan wasn't in place. Nothing was in place while we were rehearsing at all. Okay? All I knew was that I could not lose weight because I was chosen for my look. And as you can see, a lot of the women that are in the YOUv2 program, they're relatable people. You know, they're your average person out there right now that needs help. So that's why we were chosen, but we had no access to the program because we were part of putting the program together in the beginning. There was no steps in the beginning. There was no meal plan. There was no recipes, none of that. I just got access to that the same day you did. Yes, on Tuesday. Tuesday was when I took a look at, like, oh, look at the recipe. This is awesome. Okay. So, but I will tell you that my favorite song, my favorite move is Hit Me With Your Best Shot, which is what I called this Q&A. Hit Me With Your Best Shot. And that's because a lot of the music and YOUv2 brings back a lot of beautiful memories of my past. It brings back memories, specifically this song. It brought me back to a place where I was in my life when I worked in corporate America, where I wasn't happy. Hi, Norris. Hey, Dolores, Melissa, Erin. And so that song, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, and there's a move there where you're playing the drums and you got the drumsticks. So there were times when I used to work at the bank and I would be in my car. I was a business development officer going out, knocking on people's businesses' doors, looking for new business to bring into the bank. And I honestly hated it. I did not like that. So I had the drumsticks in my car and I was always singing, you know, hit me with your best shot. So that's what it brought back to me. So that's my favorite move. That's my favorite song because I have a personal connection to that song. So Blair, hope that answers your question. All right, Laura. Laura asked, I know Carl said Beachbody isn't showing before and after photos of this program since the purpose is to get people up and moving, but do many of the women in the test group lose weight? If so, do you know an average of how much over the 4 weeks? Okay, I think I kind of like answered that question already. We were not allowed to lose weight during rehearsals, during the filming. And when I first came in here live a couple of, I think it was maybe about 2 weeks ago or so, I spoke about the fact that I ended up being sick during the rehearsals because this was not a test group. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you were in the test group. No, we were the cast members, and I was sick. I also didn't tell Beachbody that because if I told them what was going on, they would probably kick me out. Like, okay, you're not ready for this. But I was determined. Like when I got it, when the flip switched in my brain, why this program was created and why I was chosen, and I took it to a whole different level as to why I was chosen, but that's another Facebook Live. So I got sick during the rehearsals, and I, against my will, I guess I shed a couple of pounds, and the director noticed that I shed some pounds, and she pulled me over like they pulled the little kids who get in trouble in school, pulled me over and said to me, Micki, you realize that the purpose of this program is for you to remain exactly how you look. You were chosen for your look. This is not a group for you to lose weight. You can lose weight after the filming of YOUv2. Then you can do whatever you want. She goes, but for now, you can go ahead and carb it up, honey. So guess what Micki did? Micki carved it up. Yes, and I had my favorite New York City pizza all the time. All right, so hope that answers your question. Oh, actually, Laura has a two-part question. And the second part of the question is, what is the one thing you would share about why women who are hesitant about trying this or any program should jump in and just do it? Okay, so going back to why I am so passionate about YOUv2 is the fact that, first of all, the music is just so much fun. Like, I don't really know a lot of people who don't like music from the 80s and 90s, including my 21-year-old niece. Like, she likes that music. So everybody loves this kind of music. And it's the positive affirmations that happen in this program. Okay, and I'm going to share something with you, and I will keep the person's name as privately, because I want to respect her her story. But one of the things that she shared with me, one of the girls that are in my group, is she calls me up, and this is somebody that I've known for years, and she calls me up. She says, you know, Micki, what I love the most about this program, first of all, is that I've never completed a program from start to finish because it's just been challenging. And, you know, and we have a lot of stop and goes. Some of our own coaches are stop and goes. That's another Facebook Live. But what she said was the reason she looks forward to YOUv2, this is just since Tuesday, right? Is the fact that Leandro speaks life into her. She says, he reminds me every day that I'm beautiful. She goes, I don't remember my husband or ex-husband ever calling me beautiful. I never felt beautiful until YOUv2. And I'm sweating as I'm saying that. And she goes, Leandro makes me feel beautiful. Do you know how many women are broken who feel that way? And this program, because of the positive affirmations, if you guys have not gone into the BOD and taken a look at the motivational calendar, then that is my first call to action with you ladies and gents that are on here. Go in and take a look at the motivational calendar. We were asked to share positive, you know, affirmations so they can put it on the calendar. So this is a program where a lot of people are going to learn to love themselves, because a lot of people don't love themselves. Like, this is why I love this program, you know. So I hope that truly answers your question. It's just a lot of fun. It's, you let your hair down, even if you don't have hair like me, but you let your hair down and you just have fun. You don't even think about it. You're letting loose, you know, you're dancing, you're just releasing stress. Like this morning, I'll give myself as an example, guys. Yesterday in my business, I had a little challenge, okay? And you know what I did? I did YOUv2. And I danced it off. And I felt freaking amazing. Okay? Freaking amazing. So, Chrissy Ann asked, any restrictions on this program? None. I'm not too sure. I mean, restrictions as far as nutrition, the program, there's no restrictions in YOUv2. The beautiful thing about YOUv2 is that you're going to take yourself where you're at right now and just become a better version of yourself. That's it. There's no restriction. Josh, next question. Josh asks, is there a plan to continue this program with more songs? I think it would be great to expand this type of a workout for other music if it's possible. I do not have an answer for you, Josh. I don't know. That I don't know. And I hope so. That would be awesome. Which leads me to Lisa's question. And Lisa's question is, do you know if this will be offered for live certification? Believe you me, if it is, I'm going to be the first one to get certified. Because I swear I could dance. In my head I can, you know. But I don't know. I don't have those answers. That's something that... that's a corporate question, so I don't know. Okay, so those were the first 6 questions. Lacey, if I missed anyone, I think I grabbed them all. But while I do that, I want to scroll here and I don't want to miss any questions that are in here. Okay. So let's see here. Josefina, you finished it. You loved it. Awesome. I see. Guys, if Josefina Lorenzo is a young lady who is in my team, and her daughter, who is 7 years young, she calls herself Mini Coach, and you got to follow her. I swear she does the moves better than most coaches. Like, seriously, like, it's just amazing. So Mini Coach is amazing. I can't wait to go Facebook Live with her and talk about her experience with it. All right, Jamie. Jamie's first question is about the meal plan. Walk us through how it goes week to week. Okay. I freaking love this meal plan. And I already knew about the meal plan during the filming of it because the young lady that was putting it together would pick my brain on it. And because at the end of the day, the goal here is just to get people to move, right? Get people to move, work out, have fun, let loose, get your kids involved. So this program, you know, sometimes for a lot of people, it's hard to flip the switch and start with the containers right away. So that's why this program, there's no containers whatsoever. So week 1, the only change that our challengers are going to go through is drink your water. Really important, guys. And as coaches, we have to stress the importance of taking your body, you know, half of your body weight and drink that in ounces. So important. And that before they put anything in your mouth, this is just extra that I'm sharing with you, okay? Before they put anything in their mouth, they need to drink 16 ounces of water, okay? Awesome, you gotta do that. So water, they're gonna press play and they're gonna drink their Shakeology. That's the only thing they're gonna do in week 1. Everything else remains the same. So there's no pressure for meal planning, none of that, okay? Week number 2. In week number 2, they're gonna repeat what they did in week number 1, and now they're gonna add a YOUv2 breakfast. And again, go to the back office, guys. Take a look. Go to BOD. Take a look at that meal plan, the KISS meal plan. Keep it super simple. And that's what it is. I mean, those recipes are flipping amazing. The avocado one with the eggs. What? That's my favorite, with a cup of coffee. Anyhow, so yeah, so that's week 2. Now week 2, you add a YOUv2 breakfast. Now comes week 3. Week 3, you're going to repeat what you did in week 1. You're going to repeat what you did in week 2, which is the YOUv2 breakfast. Now you're going to add a YOUv2 lunch. Simple, right? That's it. Dinner, they can have whatever they want. They can have whatever they want, and, you know, for dinner. But it's just one step at a time. Like, I already have challengers that want to go, they want to rush to step 2, step 3. No, we're going to take this one step at a time because we want to build a strong foundation for them. And I know as coaches, we're going to be so quick because we've got the container system that we want to probably shove the container system. No, not here. No, we want to follow this the way it was intended. And then the last week, now you're going to add a YOUv2 dinner. So by week 4, they've already incorporated weekly healthy habits. And it's just 1 week at a time. So hope that answers your question. Also with that, there's a journal that's in there. So they're going to be journaling, which is awesome. Okay. Which is one of the things that I've been doing in my journey is journaling. That stuff is just amazing. All right, so hope that answers your question, Jamie. Danielle, YOUv2 is so much fun. It is, right? I love it. I just love it. I'm still trying to keep up with Leandro's hips. I just can't. So let me just share something. I know it's not a question, but the beautiful thing about this program is that you don't have to be perfect in the movements. There's this one movement, I forget which is the dance cardio, but I screwed it up the whole time. Like, I still can't get it. My family kept laughing at me, like, Micki, like, you're Latina, you can't get that move? I'm like, no, I can't. I have a hard time with it. So it's the one where I'm wearing the yellow top and like the purplish pants. You'll see when you're doing this, I just can't seem to get it. I don't know, but all I know is that the hips were moving and I was having fun. So that's all that matters. So get people to move. Sarah says, YOUv2 so much fun for the entire family. Yes, I actually had my mama attempt to do YOUv2. She tried to, but then she made her own moves. So we need a Mama Dukes workout. I'm going to speak to Carl about that. We need a Mama Dukes cardio routine where you just do whatever the hell you want. All right, Cheryl asks, what kind of results did you get? We haven't seen any before and afters from Beachbody. No, you're not going to see them. The whole purpose of this program was no pressure. There's just no pressure. And so that's going to actually lead me to a question maybe that some of you may have, or maybe you don't have. But I have a lot of people where I have shared my journey since the beginning of the year, because after YOUv2, that's when I was determined that when this program came out, that I was not going to be 173 pounds. I refused to be 173 pounds. Like, there's just no way. Again, because in our journey as coaches, we're a walking billboard. We're our #1 marketing tool. So if Super Saturday came and I was still the same person on that video, Houston, we have a problem. No. And I didn't have access to YOUv2. I didn't have access to the program. I didn't have access to the meal plan. But you know what I had access to? I had access to the 21-day fixed meal plan, to the container system, and I followed it. I drank my water, people. I followed a healthy meal plan like Hellers. I used to be a former fitness competitor. I know how to eat. But what had to change was here. My mindset had to change. And that's what YOUv2. See, YOUv2 didn't give me this physical transformation. It gave me the mental transformation for me to go through a physical transformation. Do you follow me? And that's the whole purpose of the YOUv2 program, is for men and women to let their hair down, have a great time, have fun, and then they're going to build the stamina, and they're going to have the mindset to say, you know what? I think I'm ready for the 21-day fix. Or, you know what? I think I'm ready for size. Because size is definitely more challenging than YOUv2. It is. So my YOUv2 transformation, that sounds like a new post that I got to talk about. Thank you for asking that question. I had a YOUv2 mental transformation. That's what I got. But it was the meal plan. I followed a healthy meal plan. I did PIO. That's what I did, guys. PIO is freaking amazing. I resisted it for so long, but hope that answers your question. Hey sis, I see my sister's on here. Awesome. Erin. Hey Erin. Awesome, Melissa. Yes, I wish you the best with YOUv2. Have fun, let your hair down, and just share. Like, guys, share. Share on your walls what this program is all about. Like, share some of the stuff that I have spoken about. Go to my wall. Share my transformation picture. Like, go ahead. People ask me, can I use your picture? Hellers. Yes, that's why I posted. So share away. And feel free to share that it was a YOUv2 mental transformation. I just thought about that. So I got to talk about that. And the recipes are flipping amazing. Flipping amazing. All right, let me see if there's any other questions. Leandro is amazing. He had a launch party on Tuesday. We had a blast. Such a blast. This man is a heart of gold, and he actually gave me YOUv2. So I actually have the actual DVD now, because I only had access to it on BOD. Insight into the journal. You know what? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Blanca, yes. Can you give me the YOUv2 that's on top of the coffee table, please? So I'll show that, Lisa, if that's okay. Hi, Betsy. Hola, Denise. Yeah, Jamie, that's true. All that matters, clearly, I haven't even opened it up. All that matters is how you feel inside. Like I just said, like even for me yesterday was a little bit of a challenging day, and I know that I needed to release some stress. So I released stress with YOUv2. That's what I love about it. All right. Dolores, awesome. You drank a 20 ounce. Yeah, you break a sweat. Tracy, my friend. Yes. How are you, my love? Good to see you. Yeah. All right. Josefina, let's see. Erica, will there be a spot? Oh, I don't know, Lori. That's a great question. Not sure about that. If there's going to be a Spotify playlist, not sure. Like some of those questions that you guys are asking me are more corporate questions. I'm just, the face of this program. One of the faces, because there's 7 beautiful faces in there. Let's see. Donna, I thought you looked familiar. Now I know. Ha 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 ha. Maria says, wow, me encanta. Thank you very much. Mama Dukes, yes. Lucy, I'm sorry, Lazy, YOUv2, yes. Absolutely. The mindset can be the biggest asset or the biggest liability. Awesome. Thank you, Anna. All right, so let me just show you. So is it the journal you guys are asking me for? Oh, so see, this is the calendar, guys. It has amazing, amazing motivational quotes. And the quotes are from all the cast members. We were asked to share a quote that had meaning to us, that we wanted the people to post up and take a look at it. So don't change you, enhance you. And that's exactly what happens in YOUv2. Like, I'm still the same person. I'm still Micki. I still have the same DNA. I just upgraded 2.0. Okay? So that was from Samantha. Nina says, you got this. Absolutely. Let loose and have fun. A new you is waiting to be revealed. Keep dancing. You're amazing. Believe in yourself. That was me. That was me, Micki, right here. Believe in yourself. Feel alive and empowered. Oh, that was me again, too. Know your self-worth and dance like nobody's watching. So this is the motivational calendar. This is the actual calendar. And here, you know, they have to give themselves stars. They got to give themselves stars every time, you know, they press play. So the workout's Monday through Friday. You're off on the weekends. Just do a quick 10-minute walk. Prepare your meals on the weekend. So here's the journal. The journal is so cool. So all they have to do in the journal, guys, is, for example, week 1 is they have little icons and they explain what each icon stands for. So it's the press play, it's the drink water, Shakeology. And then they have to put, what was your vibe for the day? Were they happy? Were they meh? Were they sad? Like, how did they feel that day? And so you know what this becomes, this journal? It becomes their transformation story. That's what this journal becomes. It becomes a transformation story. So I'm getting all kinds of ideas with my ladies that are in my group, you know. So that's it, you know. That's pretty much it, guys, you know. So I'm here just for a couple more minutes. You guys have any other questions, feel free. Oh, look at the hat. They get this free hat, the free cap. I need to know, how do I get a free cap? Because I did this for like 7 weeks. Lazy, hook it up, man. Hook it up. Hook me up with a cap. It says, love your selfie. Isn't that cute? Look at it. So submit your pictures, a chance to win in the Beachbody Challenge, and get your free YOUv2 hat. I love the hat. Awesome. All right, guys. So any other questions? I'll just hang around for a couple more minutes. But I'm super, super excited about this program, guys. And really, you know, even if YOUv2 is, you know, it's not your thing, but it could be somebody else's thing, you know, and it could really be the program that's going to transform someone's life. And more than anything else, you know, my spiritual, and that's where I get that phrase from, because he always said to me, and I need to share this with you guys, okay? So my spiritual mentors on Instagram, this has nothing to do with the topic, but I just think it's just so powerful. And that's why this program has really, really affected my mind, my heart, my spirit, my soul. And I reached out to him to let him know about this program. And he said to me, he says, you know, Micki, you realize that what you see in the outside is a manifestation of what's happening in the inside. And for a while now, you know, I knew you were struggling. I saw you on Instagram and you were hopping from program to program. He's so right. Like I was doing Body Beast, because Body Beast was something similar to the routine that I did when I was at the gym. And then I hurt myself, and then I stopped that one. Then I did Hammer and Chisel, and then I wasn't feeling that one. And then here comes Core de Force. And then my sciatica. Something was always happening, and my spirits were like crushed. My spirit was crushed, guys, you know. So here comes Beachbody, you know, reaches out to me to ask if I was interested in going for a casting for YOUv2. And this is exactly what Micki Fernandez needed. This is exactly what I needed. And I am on a mission, as well as everyone in here should be on a mission, to really empower lives. Like, not even help. Like, I'm not in the helping business. I'm going to empower you. That's what it's all about, you know? We need to empower each other. We need to empower moms, wives, you know, single women. We need to empower everyone. And so what this program does, it really empowers us for women and men to go from version 1 to version 2. That's what it does. As a matter of fact, I believe that in the Bye Felicia picture, that's what I call it. Bye Felicia. See you never. Hold up a second. It's in here somewhere. I think it's in the journal. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. It was in here somewhere that I saw. And it says version 1. It's take your version 1 picture. Like, do that, guys. Thank you, Jenny. Like, do that. You know, tell your challengers. You're going to take your version 1 picture. I'm not even calling it the Bye Felicia. I'm calling it the version 1, and then we're going to do version 2 later. All right, Bridget has a question. Bridget says, what words can you use to invite to this? How do we invite people who are overweight and don't know where to begin? So here's the thing with that, Bridget, is that, you know, sometimes, you know, to market this and say, well, if you're overweight and you're having a hard time working out, that is actually, that would shy people away. So we have to be really careful on how the words that we use. That's why, Bridget and everyone else in here, it's so important for you to do YOUv2, and then you need to tell yourself, how did you feel when you did the program? See, because you can't talk about this program if you don't do at least one of these cardio routines. You can't talk about something if you haven't put yourself through it. You know, so it could be something as simple, you know, are you currently struggling with your health? You know, let me give you, hold on, I'm going to give you my wording. I'm going to go to my Facebook right now. Hold on, because I don't remember off the top of my head, and I want to make sure that I say the right thing. So yeah, Bridget, like, you can't talk about something if you haven't done it, you know. And that's why, you know, again, I know that's why I was invited to come in here and talk, because I'm really passionate and I don't hold back how I feel. And the truth of the matter is that it's really pissed me off seeing, yeah, and the word is pissed off, that many coaches have not embraced this. How can you embrace something if you haven't even pressed play? Come on now. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. Yes, you got to be a product of the product. Like, we're entrepreneurs, right? We're business owners. In order for us to talk about a product, whatever product it may be, then you need to talk about it. You know? Oh, there you go, Laurie. You have to say, if you're intimidated by traditional workout programs, this is the program for you. There you go, bam. Of course, my computer just like froze on me and I can scroll in there, but it was something to that effect. Yeah, because that's what it is. If you're intimidated by traditional workout programs, this is for you. And then you know what? Get over yourself. Videotape yourself doing the workout. Videotape yourself, you know, if you have 2 left feet, show that you have 2 left feet. Show it. Be yourself. You see my t-shirt? Be you. Be yourself. And then you're going to attract people to want to do this. That's it. You know, yesterday, and then I'm going to close it up with this, but yesterday I went live and I spoke about, I have my own show. It's called The Micki Show. And I spoke about, you know, feeling trapped in your own body. And that's how I was. I felt trapped in my own body. And there's a lot of people who didn't know me when I looked like this before, a long time ago. And so they believe that this is the first time that I look like this. No, it's just that Micki was trapped in this body for a long time. And I wanted to come out and play. And YOUv2 is a program that transformed my mindset. And that's why I am back. I am back. And there's a lot of people out there that feel trapped inside of their body. So how about you take that as a topic and you guys talk about it in your Facebook Live and talk about, are you feeling trapped? I got 2 prospects because of that, because there's a lot of people that feel that way. And there's a lot of moms out there that put themselves on the bottom of the totem pole because they're busy taking care of the kids. the husband, the wife, like all of that stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? And so YOUv2 is that program that's going to bring them back. You know, get your kids involved. So my two prospects, like, wait a minute, my kids can do this? I'm like, yes, they can. Yes, they can, because of the split screen. So we just have to talk about it, guys. That's it. So thank you so much, Lacey, for inviting me again. I'll come in here over and over again to talk about this amazing mindset shift. It's not just shift shop. YOUv2 is also a shift program because it really shifts your mindset as well. So with that, guys, have an amazing, amazing Thursday. And I look forward to seeing, you know, more videos of more coaches dancing away with Leandro and the girls. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Lacey. And thank you for all the coaches that hopped on. And thank you for all your questions. And if you have more questions for those that are going to watch this afterwards, please feel free just to, you know, comment below, tag me, and I will make sure to come back in here and answer all of your questions. All right? Peace out.